Ready or Not 2 finally releases in movie theaters. I got a chance to see it as Radio Silence comes back to direct the sequel to the surprise hit Ready or Not. Let's dive in. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're diving into Ready or Not 2. Before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive and ring the bell button down below to get notifications on the channel. So I think Radio Silence made their directorial debut with Ready or Not that came out a few years ago with Samara Weaving as the star, and it was one of those movies that was quite a surprise hit. When I saw the trailer for that movie, I was expecting it not to be good at all. I actually never watched it in the movie theater. I did hear some good word of mouth about it. Saw it, I think, on a flight one time, and to my surprise, had a lot of fun with that film. And it also had some financial success as well. Radio Silence went on to direct Scream, and to no surprise, the studio would go ahead and greenlight a Ready or Not 2, titling it Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. Pretty stupid title, but here we are. Going into this movie, I kind of expected more of the same. I know Weaving was returning as the lead in the film. I think she's really good in everything that she does. So I was expecting another fun, over-the-top type horror bloody film, which in a sense is what we got. It is a sequel, so they do try to do more. They try to add more lore to the story from the first film. I know in the first film they told you this was a cult that worships the devil, and they really try to show a little bit more backstory in the second film, but there's also a lot of storylines they don't go too far deep into. The main thing the movie has going for it, I think, is the cast. They have a really fun ensemble of people coming into this film. Catherine Newton is most recently known to be Ant-Man's daughter in Ant-Man Quantumania. Sarah Michelle Gellar joins the cast here. We have Sean Hatosy, of course, who's Abbott from The Pit, and he's been in a lot of stuff in the past. Elijah Wood is in this. It's always fun to see him make a return. One of the cast members I do want to point out, hopefully I'm saying his name correctly, is Nestor Carbonell. He's most known, I think, for being on Lost. He's also in The Dark Knight Rises. One thing I'll say about this casting, I have liked what he has done in the past, but in Ready or Not 2, he was the cast member that annoyed me quite a bit. Now, the main purpose of that is he plays a character from Madrid, Spain. A lot of my family is from Madrid. I lived there as a kid. I go back quite a bit. And he did this really obvious accent of trying to sound Spanish and using words they say in Spain, but the accent wasn't fully there. Oh, man. So just a personal thing that was bothering me every time he spoke. And also, he would be shooting at the characters from point blank and just be missing them. That kind of stupidity I was just not about. And that is my biggest issue with Ready or Not 2. Yes, there is moments in this movie that are fun. There's moments in this movie I did enjoy, but it did not seem as smart as the first film, where Weaving in the first movie really had to use her brains to get out of a lot of situations. In this one, it felt more like luck. A lot of the villains in this movie, of course, are multi-billionaires, richest people on earth, and it really portrays them as incompetent people, which I'm not sure if I really bought into that fully. Now, I know it's just supposed to be a movie where it gives you an excuse to watch someone die in a bloody way. At times that does work, but other times it seemed, again, just kind of forced, and it took the fun out of it, which was the best part of the first movie, as I had a lot of fun watching. I was along for the ride. This film, I found myself a little more bored and just detached for some reason. And although I really liked the ensemble cast, I feel like it wasn't used to its absolute full potential if they could have. Weaving and Newton are both sisters in the film, so they have a little backstory where one abandoned the other, and there's a big portion of the film where they're arguing about who stopped talking to who first. That kind of got a little bit old at a point. I mean, you do understand the tension that they want to give these characters and have them rekindle their love for each other, so I do see the point of putting that storyline in. But a lot of times they would stop in the middle of getting hunted and suddenly have this argument where it didn't seem like the right place or time. It sounded like I'm really putting this movie down. I did have some enjoyment with it. It just wasn't anything special. It was not near as good or as fun as the first film. I'm going to go ahead and give Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, a 55 out of 100. What did you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments. Did you like it as much as the first one? Don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. We'll see you next time.